What is happening, people? Y'all already see what my man got over there. The Glock Waterburger, son. Y'all know what's happening over here. We are back, and I'm joined by a very special guest today. Y'all haven't seen him in a minute, but we got Dagestan Eric Valadizi joining the show today. What's going on, dog? How we feeling?
Brother, feeling very well, brother. Just come back from Dagestan, trained 3 years, mountains. I feel like new man. Nah, but on the real, yo, it's good to be back on camera. It's good to be back with the boy, talking all the shit about. Oh, dang, forgot 5 minutes.
All
Talking all
good.
that good stuff about the fight, about the fights coming up, man. Pretty excited about this card that is not going to be starting early morning for us. So we get to train hard tomorrow, do some good sparring, and then go home, relax, maybe sit in the tub for a little bit, and then turn on the tube and watch this fight card.
Bro, you said
Excited.
that to me right before we got started, and I was expecting us to train tomorrow, bro, and I get home and miss half this card. But thankfully, Uncle Dana's hooking us up while they are in Australia. And another thing, Eric, I want to talk about before we get started. How about that extra time these guys get to rehydrate, bro?
Yeah, dude,
With that
that's
Australia time zone over there.
yeah, that's crazy. I saw that post. It was either last night or today. I can't remember, but yeah, they get like an extra what, like 16 hours or something to hydrate. So thinking about that, like I'm interested to see like the performances of all these fighters now. Now that they get extra time to kind of get themselves together, they're not gonna be as dehydrated, their brains are gonna be more full. Like, are we gonna see more bangers? Like, fights going a little bit longer, all that good stuff. Not people get knocked out like right away because they're so dehydrated, whatever. But yeah, man, it's gonna be cool. And like you said earlier, like seeing Drake is, fully full. Oh my God. Yeah, because we all know he's a big dude then. So that's gonna be interesting to see, man. Something to look out for, something different that we haven't seen in a while. Which in we talked about it earlier today about, the weight cutting and stuff, and I was telling you I was watching a documentary. What's his name? Dropping down to 125 to fight Henry Cejudo and how bad he looked, and it's just like,
Dillashaw?
yeah, Dillashaw. It's like, man, when I don't know, man. I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I just feel like when are we gonna get, like kind of steer away from that and like either add more uh why can't I think of it? Why
Weight
can't I think of it?
classes?
Weight classes, I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Or and like maybe not put these guys through such a grueling. I mean, even Wei Lee, when I was looking at her videos, like her face was in, and I mean, oh my God, bro, like how bad do we really got to make these cuts? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
So,
What's going on, Andrew? What's going on, Capitan? What's up, boys? Andrew, we're glad to have you here, brother. And yes, you're looking at some American goats over here, even though my boy Eric is part Dagestani in today. But Eric, I'm not gonna lie to you,
yeah.
dude. Out of everyone with this extra time to rehydrate, it definitely benefits Drickus more than everybody on the card, bro. Everyone already talks about it. He can make 205, no fucking issues. He probably should be fighting at 205. But I want to touch up on what you said about those weight classes, Eric. Because even with my
Mhm.
fight coming up, if I had a fight Sunday, right, which I do, but if I had an MMA fight, Eric, we would not be doing this podcast. Like the amount of energy I wouldn't have on me, the amount of weight I still have to cut down to would be insane.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
having to cut down to 190, Eric, dramatic difference. I'm still tired.
Yeah.
I'm still a little out of there, but I dramatic difference from having to cut 27 more fucking pounds. And I really wish, dude, that UFC would at least add just at least one more. Just put a 195 division. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And people talk about the 165, but then what are they going to do with 170? It's only 5 pounds more. It's kind of fucky. Do a
Yeah.
195 division, Eric, and see
Yeah.
how many more killers we would have up there and how many more fun fights we would have, dog.
Yeah, I mean, what are we looking at? We're looking at what? 125, 135, 145, 155, and then it's what,
170.
that like that's a huge jump, bro.
And then 170 to 185. And then Eric,
Yeah.
185 to 205, bro.
Yeah, it's like, look, if you just went all fives, like just all the way through,
Even
55,
even 10.
65, 75.
Yes.
I mean,
My
however you
bad.
decide to do
My
it,
bad.
but
My bad. I thought you meant 10. My bad. Go ahead. I thought you
yeah,
meant
I
five,
mean, I
like
was
like
just, yeah,
boxing.
yeah, just 135, 45, 55, 65, 75, all the way through. I mean, we would probably have a couple more double champs, seeing that people going from weight class to weight class
Way more.
because they'd be able to do it. Make probably make for some more exciting matchups. Just something to throw in there,
Yeah,
a
fair.
little bit extra just to spice it up. So I don't know, but hey, we're over here sitting on it.
Bro,
It's up
and
to Big Uncle Dana.
think about the triple champs they could have. Imagine if Pijera would have went from 85 to 95 and then 205 and then potential heavyweight. You see
Mm,
what I'm saying? Like, come
hmm.
on, dog. And the
Yeah.
wrestling hillbilly, what's up, brother? How are you, big dog? And yes, 195 all the way, dog. Andrew, I'm glad you agree with this too, brother.
Hmm.
But Eric,
Whew, yo.
getting into it hot already, bro. The 5 minutes has
Um,
passed, so you know what that means now. It's time to fucking let it fly, brother.
let it fucking fly.
We are fucking good to go now. We got 18 of y'all in the chat right now, so I big appreciate y'all. And while we got y'all in here, I guess we might as well go ahead and get straight to this card, Eric.
Yeah, yeah, we'll get straight to it. And I was telling Sir earlier, man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all guys. Like, I don't know a lot of these guys through the prelims and stuff. A lot of Aussies in here. So what I am expecting though from the Aussies, some bangers. There's some scrappers down south, man. So I still think it's gonna be a fun card, even though not knowing a lot of the names, we're still gonna get some good, entertaining fights. So
And
we'll get to it.
I wish I could say that name correctly, brother, but I'm probably gonna butcher it. But if you
Ooh.
stay here to the end, you're gonna find out what we think about that pick, brother. We might be
Mm.
agreeing with you, or we might be saying and still, but that's why you gotta stay to the end, big dog. And we appreciate you. Real quick, Eric, before we get in there, let me
Mhm.
get to the chat real quick. The Western Hillbilly says, I'm doing pretty good. Just became the world champion of all Texas State heavyweight wrestling champion. Congrats, big dog. Glad to have the heavyweight
Nice,
champ in here, brother. Congratulations to the
nice.
Western
Congrats,
Hillbilly,
bro.
brother.
Yes.
Sean, as always, what's up, Moody? My dog. My boy always in here showing love, Eric. Glad to have you in here, Sean. And you joined at a perfect time, brother, because we're getting to the first fight of the night right now. Let's go ahead and get into it, Eric. We got first fight of the night, boys. Let me scroll down for you.
Hold on, brother.
You good?
You are not.
I'm crackling now?
Yes, sir.
No shot, dude. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, dog.
And now it has you crackling on my end. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, no, don't tell me we're going through this again. Guys, sorry, the lives, technical difficulties. All right, sounding pretty good now.
How do I sound? I sound any different now or still crackling?
Nah, still crackling.
What the fuck just happened, bro? Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Any difference now? There should be some type of difference there. If not, hang on. Any crackling now?
Mm-hmm.
Sound any different now?
Oh,
Good to go?
less. It's definitely less. There we
Uh,
go.
damn it.
Okay, now we're sounding
We were
good.
perfectly fine. We're
Yep.
good? Andrew says
Yep.
you good, so I'm just gonna go with Andrew.
Okay.
Maybe it's crackling on your end, brother. Eric
Okay.
rocking that A. I like seeing Dana White Contender Series make their UFC debut. It is dope, bro. It is dope. Leroy, what's up, dog? Sterling, fine, just Eric. Thank
it's me.
you.
Of course it is. All right.
Leroy,
Well,
does it sound any different now? Eric, well, I'll go ahead and stall Eric if you want to do the leave and come back thing. But Leroy,
bet.
is it sounding any different now, brother? I changed a couple things. Let me make sure I'm good before I do an hour and a half like this. But Eric's gonna come back, folks, and Leroy's gonna tell me if I'm good or not. So, Andrew, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, brother. Are y'all gonna be live tomorrow night during the fights? We 100% will be, big dog. I got to train in the morning, so I might not be live for the prelims, but we're gonna definitely do a main card watch along with the boys. Sterling fine, just Eric. Yeah, I hope I'm still good for you people. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I'm crackling right now, or if I'm not good, please drop that shit in there before I keep going. But while we're waiting on Eric to come back, your audio is fine. Even Eric is, yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on there. But while he's gone, I'll go ahead and break this phone down. We got Quillen Salkio versus Anchul Jubilee. God damn, I'm starting out fucking these names heavy. Eric's back. But boys, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my picks while Eric's loading in. Eric, what'd you say?
I was saying I don't know if I'm back, but I'm back.
You sound good to me, brother. Okay. I'm 100% gonna go with the Aussie here, man. Qualin is a gangster. This dude comes out and he throws bombs, people. There's a reason why he's a 675 favorite, people. This is a debut for my man right here. He fought on the Dana White Contender Series, so I'm pumped to see what he does in his debut against a guy who's already been in the UFC for a minute, and very rare to see an Indian fighter in the UFC. So I'm gonna go with the boy Quinlan here. Eric, who you got, dog?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna agree with you on that. The one thing, I mean, I noticed you were saying the dude throws bomb, but he's also got a what? Let's see, uh, nine, 9% takedown average too. So
Mm-hmm.
we're probably gonna see some good ground and pound going on here. I don't expect a sub. I do expect a finish, but definitely gonna probably be like TKO KO. And I mean, if I'm going off the ESPN odds, he is it's looking like he's our biggest favorite at -800. So that's pretty crazy right
Yeah,
there. Both
yeah. That's
similar
what I was
records
saying
though,
too, right
so
there.
yeah.
And
But you're
and
right.
Eric, this is a debut for him.
Yeah, but you're right.
My bad,
Seeing
brother.
an Indian fighter on the on UFC is I don't know what is that the first or second one? Is it bad, bro?
I think it's yeah. I was about to say, dog. I'm interrupting you right now, but it's just because it's crackling in my ear bad. Leave and try
Oh
one
my
more time,
god.
dog, or go back to the old school days. But
Yeah, I might have to go back to the old school days, man. Put on the beats, put on the
I
Bluetooth.
appreciate, yeah, I appreciate y'all staying here through
Yeah,
this right now. Where Eric's gonna push through
1080p,
this in a
man.
7. Yeah, bro, that thing. Hey, dog, I can't even
Uh,
hear you.
okay,
I
yeah,
can't even
I'll
hear
be
you.
back, guys, man. I apologize. See y'all in
Nah,
a
you're
minute.
good, dog. You're
Mhm.
good, dog. Um, Leroy, you can hop in the show if you want to, dog. But boys, let me go ahead and get moving here for a little bit. We got 16 of y'all in here. I big appreciate y'all staying through these difficulties. This is Eric's first time back in a minute, and that audio is a little shaky, but we're gonna get it going. Folks, we got Jonathan McAuliffe versus Kevin Jusat. If y'all already know by Kevin Jusat, he might look familiar to y'all. It's because he got beat by Brian Battle in France. It was an epic battle, though, boys. What's happening, Sal? What's going on, big dog? Glad to have you in here, bruh. But it was an epic fight with Brian Battle. Kevin Jusat comes out here, man, and he puts on wars, boys. So I would be expecting a battle right here early to start the night off, especially with this being second fight of the night. I personally, I think I'm gonna go with Jonathan here, just because he's an Australian boy, he's an Aussie, he's gonna come out feeling a little different fight in his hometown, and I just think he's got more bit of a crack to him than Kevin does. Eric, what's up, dog?
What's up, big dog? Can you hear me well?
Oh, fucking there we go. Sal, what's up from Carlsbad, New Mexico? What's up, brother? I hope the weather's good over there, dog, because it's hotter than shit down here in Tejas, bro. So stay out there and enjoy it. But
Oh, it ain't too hot, but yeah, it's definitely hotter than what it's been. We've been dealing with that freeze. We
yeah,
ain't freezing no more.
I
But
think that's what
yeah,
it is, Eric. I've been loving life, and
we've been
now
used to that. We've
recently,
been used to that freeze, dog.
bro,
That
I've been
shit
just
been
dripping
crazy.
sweat walking to my car, dude. So,
Hmm.
but Eric, do you have anything you want to bring up with Kevin Jusat and Jonathan McAuliffe?
I mean, this is gonna be another interesting fight only because we're looking at an orthodox southpaw fight, right? So the striking is gonna be very crucial to um, who can land the punch, who can land the kicks. Guy Miskov, as you said, he looks like he's more of a submission type of guy with his 50% takedown accuracy, averaging 4.97 subs. So hopefully we can see this one standing. It won't go to the ground, but I have a feeling it kind of will. Or there's going to be at least, some takedown attempts and all that stuff going against the cage. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with our favorite here. I'm gonna go with you said on that one, and I kind of like that, man. I might actually throw some cheddar on that one at -245. That one's looking pretty
He's a
tasty to
dog.
me.
He's a dog, bro. Andrew Dial Up Internet. Come on, Andrew. Come on,
I'm telling
Andrew.
you, bro. I'm using my phone, man. They keep telling me to use the laptop. I was trying to get my laptop ready and
Man,
nothing was working, bro. It's just been a hassle, though. It's been a hassle.
folks, I got home straight from work. We tried to set this all up with Eric before we got going. Just hey, Eric, you're making a good comeback though, brother. First
I'm
episode of the
trying,
year,
bro.
and we're hitting it hard. But
I'm
dude,
trying. Let me just
but dude,
throw his hair all crazy and shit. All right, cool. Yeah, we
hey,
ready to go, bro.
hey, you know what I'm saying? But dude, I'm 100% with you, bro. We're 2 for 2 together, so let's go ahead and see if we can go 3 for 3 right here, which I got a feeling we will. Between
Mm.
Cody Steele and who? Wrong Zoo? Wrong Zoo? Oh, how'd you? Wrong
Wrong
Zoo and Cody
Wrong.
Steele. Eric,
Yeah.
this is an easy pick for me, brother. I'm gonna go with Cody Steele. If y'all watch the Dana White Contender Series this year, y'all already know he had an opponent literally cancel the fight day of the card just because he blamed it on his back. But I think it was nerves, and I think it was the height they were building for Cody Steele. And this dude knocks motherfuckers cold, bro. Cody drops people. He's 7-0. This is his UFC debut since the Contender Series. He's going up against a vet, though. Rongju is a dog. I might not know how to say his name, but I know his fighting style, and I know he brings that shit every time. So I'm extremely excited for this fight. I'm gonna go with Cody Steels though, brother, and I think it's gonna be a nasty finish or a banger ass fight. Who you got in this, Eric?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going Cody.
I'm looking at this too, thinking a banger of a fight. I mean, we kind of know how China do, right? They usually bring some good scrappers to the game. And I mean, this guy's got 20, what, no, 31 fights under his belt. Like, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with you, dude. I think we're going 3 for 3. The newcomer Cody Steele. I feel like this is gonna end up being a bloody war, and we're looking at some 155ers, so heavy shots are gonna be thrown. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. Another thing, like the dude's a minus 280 favorite. I mean, this might be something that could go on a parlay for me. I'm kind of
Hey,
feeling that.
hey, little Valdezzi validations on this one, brother.
I might have to, man. I might have
Hey,
to, bro.
hey, it really isn't a bad one though, because I don't see Cody losing this unless it goes to decision and maybe he
Mhm.
gasses out and he's not ready for that type of experience that this man can bring. But bro, Cody
Yeah.
just he fucking cracks, Eric.
Yeah, man. So that is the one thing that kind of like, I guess if I'm a little nervous, it's just that it's gonna be his debut coming in. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the way the guy fights, it's like I don't really see nerves shaking him. I think they're just gonna come in and go to war. So if I'm still putting my money down, it's probably gonna be on that. And honestly, like once it comes time, I'm probably gonna look deeper into it and see what the finish odds are. And I might put some down on a finish.
I could 100% see this going finish, bro. Over or
Hmm.
under 1.5 is I think is the odds on that. So
Okay.
it's kind of a tricky bet because it's only a 3 round fight. But
That
I'm
is.
telling y'all,
I might,
folks.
yeah, I might look for the KO TKO finish and see what
Mm-hmm.
those odds are. If it's pretty good, if I got a good plus, I'll probably throw down for that one.
And Leroy's with you too, dog. That's a good one for a parlay stuffer. Hey, it really is. Even if you want to start the night off with that, because those first two fights, Eric, 50
Yeah.
50 on how those are going to go, brother. But I'm
Mm.
telling you, man, I got a lot of faith in Cody Steele here, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
But shout out Captain Raw, shout out Andrew, shout out Leroy. Let's go ahead and get to the next fight, Eric. We got another scrap right here, and probably one of the best last names in the game. We got Colby Thickness versus Alexandra Topuria.
And
Eric, if you want to go ahead and start this one off, brother, I know you're a little bit more familiar with these guys.
yeah, man. So I mean, we kind of know about Thickness and who he trains with. He's the prodigy of Volk, and obviously everyone knows who the Taporia name, right? So this has got some good story behind it, right? Because we got the former champ against the new champs, like prodigies or whatever. Well, Taporia is actually the older brother, right? But I mean,
No,
either
no, no,
way,
no.
like
Ilya is the younger brother. Yeah.
yeah, right. So yeah, he's the older brother. I like the storyline behind this one. So this one really, really intrigues me. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm probably gonna go with Thickness on this one, bro. I'm gonna take Thickness on this one. Um, coming in 7-0, it he just has the better record, probably more experience. So yeah, I'm probably gonna take Thickness on this one. I don't know if Taporia is anything like his brother. I know, they train the same, blah blah blah, but it doesn't mean you're the same guy, right? So I don't expect him to be as good as Taporia. There's a reason that Taporia is a champion now at a younger age, and his brother's not. So yeah, I'm taking Thickness on this one. I
Um,
Go ahead.
real quick, Eric, before I go ahead and
Yeah.
agree with you on that,
Mhm.
what's up, Juice Man? OG, triple OG. What's up, brother?
The
Juice,
big juice.
the Juice Man. Glad to have you in the chat, homie. Hey, stayed this whole time, brother. See what we got in the main event. But Leroy says,
So I
yes,
will say
Eric.
the one
Now
thing
you
about
are my
this.
favorite.
Oh, hey, all right. That's what's up, big dog. That's what's up.
Go ahead. What were you
So the,
saying?
the one thing about this though is that my boy is coming in at a 2+270 underdog.
But you got to think
So
that's just because of the Taporia name. Everyone's leaning on that. But I think what you said, Eric, I want to kind of go off of that. That's a great point, man. Just because it's his brother doesn't mean it's going to be the same. We've seen that in many situations, right? Muhammad Usman, Kamar Usman's brother, not the same as his brother, and he was older, same
yeah,
situation. Um,
yeah.
Johnny Walker's brother, not the same as Johnny Walker. Uh, I said that, and I had 9 different fighters coming to my head, and I can think of Pettis, Anthony Pettis, Sergio Pettis. I
Mm,
mean, just these. It's hard, man, to expect him to be like Taporia. Taporia's
mhm.
brought a different angle and a different name to himself, bro. This dude's come out here, man, and he's knocked motherfuckers around. I mean, ever since I watched Taporia fight Ryan Hall, Damon Jackson, back when the UFC was in the COVID eras, I knew this man was a problem. The Bryce Mitchell fight, but I haven't seen his brother fight at all, Eric. And I think what you said on that's a great point. I think he's getting way too much favoritism due just because of the last name. But let's be
Mhm.
real. If anyone in the chat, if you've seen him fight, drop what y'all think about him. I've never seen the dude fight, Eric. I don't know if he's going to be a jiu-jitsu guy, if he's going to be bringing it, but I do know Kobe Thickness is trained by Alex Volkanovski. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Kobe Thickness as well, Eric. We're 4 for 4 right now, brother. But I think mainly because I'm going with Thicknesses, he really wants to get this W back for his dog. I've been
Yeah.
watching the embeddeds all week too.
Mhm.
Volk's corner trained with them all day. He's been with Volk since he was 12 years old. So I think this is a little different fight for Thickness. I think Topuria is kind of coming into it with like, I'm probably already gonna win type of mentality. Maybe he's
Yeah.
not. Maybe he's not. But in my eyes, that's what I see, bro.
Yeah. 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 They were pretty confident in that embedded, like they were singing that song and blah blah blah. But yeah, and I believe both of the Volk and Topuria Ilya is going to be in the corners of each fighter too, so that'll be kind of
Mhm.
cool. He's
That is
older.
cool, bro. To see Topuria in the corner and Volkanovski in the corner, two of the greatest 145ers.
Yeah.
Topuria's coach, Volkanovski's coach too, that trained both the same guys for their fight. It's kind of cool to see, man. Kind of like I would say younger, but he's older. Like Juice Man just said right here, he's older and a lesser weight class, which is a bit weird. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
bit weird. You never
Yeah.
see the older brother, a little less
Yeah.
than the younger brother.
Now, am I tripping or on the embedded? Didn't he look taller than Ilya?
They're
Or he's
about the
just
same because I saw it on the ceremonial
okay.
weigh-ins this morning when I was watching them come out. Because
Okay.
and
So it's just the
Ilya
angle of the
looks
camera.
bigger. Yeah. It's just the angle, bro.
Okay.
I thought he was a younger brother. Juice, so did I, dog. So did I. Boys, this Aussie ain't got a padded record either. Real deal. Being overlooked. Gonna be a tough first fight, but I think he will impress, win or lose. I'm with you, Leroy. I'm not gonna lie, Leroy. Especially being from what I've seen off him, just off of these embeddeds and how Volk talks about him. He's got that dog in him, Eric. It seems like, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. This is like I said. The other thing is just kind of the storyline behind it all. Just get you a little bit more engaged in that fight.
Juice,
Don't.
it is crazy, dog. Juice says I didn't know about Volk being in the opponent's corner. Haha, crazy, interesting.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Like you're gonna have both guys in each corner. So
No, at 100% what's happening. I can't believe it's the first time we've seen not just former opponents, but former champions end up on opposite sides of the corner. And Eric, let's think about this for a second, bro. Both these dudes are heavy invested in this fight. Volk's
yeah.
invested in this fight. He's been training for it probably like it's his own fight. And Taporia doesn't want his older brother to go out there and get sparked in Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't going on my parlay though. Nope. I'm not gonna lie
That
to
was
you.
my next question.
I'm not. Yeah, not putting this on the parlay. But this next fight.
Hey, come on, dog. I think that's the perfect way to go ahead and transition into it, brother.
So this
Because this
next
next fight,
fight.
folks, it's probably fight of the night. And you know how I am about women's fights, Eric, and everyone in the
Yeah.
chat. But I'm telling y'all, Wayne Kong and Bruna Brazil, Please be ready for this, folks. When you get done watching Kobe Thickness and Taporia, sit back down because we're about to watch a scrap. And Eric, before I get to
Yeah.
you, please tell me you saw the Batman Joker theme this morning for the
Oh
ceremony.
yeah.
playlist.
Oh, that's all over. That's all over
Woo!
the internet right now. I love
Come
it.
on.
I love it. Are you kidding me? Like, let's get real, bro.
Come on.
Let's go, man. Joker. I mean, one of the other things that I love about Kong Wang. I mean, obviously she's a scrapper. We saw, well, some of us did, saw what she did in what was it, Manila or wherever the hell it was. Anyways,
I
that
guess
China card,
Macau.
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 There you go. Yeah, it's been a long week, folks. But
All good.
that fight was going her way up until she got just a little bit too crazy. So I am looking for a redemption here. Um, so yeah, I am taking Kong Wang on this one, and that will go on my parlay. I do believe that is going to end up as a finish, whether it's KO or TKO. I do believe that's how that fight is going to go, and that she's here to redeem herself. So I am super stoked about this fight right here. Southpaw versus Orthodox once again. So yeah, this one right here is going to be a nice fun scrap that we already know about, that's going to happen. So significant strikes accuracy. Let me just give you those numbers. Wang Kong or Kong Wang, 53%, and our girl Brazil 67%. So those motherfuckers land. They land. There's gonna be some violence. It's
And
gonna be
she
some violence.
cracks, Eric. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I talk shit about women's MMA and all that. It's nothing but grappling 95% of the time. Go take your restroom breaks. Bro, I think this is going to be a straight up kickboxing fight, Eric.
Yeah, yeah. I concur, sir. I concur.
Juice Man says he's going with Bruno Brazil. I like Bruno. She beat Molly, and I do not like Molly, unfortunately. Juice Man, are you talking about Molly the meatball? Is that what you're
Molly the
talking about?
meatball. Yep.
And Chris, what's happening, big dog? Chris in the chat. What's up, brother? Leroy says Eric and I are virtually touching tips right now. Straight up, dog. Valadizi, what kind of board is that in your background? Go ahead, let the people know, Eric.
It's a custom board we got made by artists here in Houston.
Yeah, I got that Glock Waterburger, baby.
Cause we from that South, baby. We from that dirty
Come on,
South,
baby. You keep that Glock packed in the Waterburger wrapper, baby boy.
Yeah, and that artist, he actually ended up designing some hoodies and shirts for the Houston Texas, and they sold them in at the what game was it? Was it the game we went to? Remember?
It was
Yeah,
badass. It was bad. It'll design. This dude literally left, folks. My man was gone almost a whole quarter and went down there and got those.
Yeah, I had to go down to the store. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric, we were in fucking club level seats. We're sitting good, and then Eric dips and goes all the way outside the stadium to go get these jackets. I was like, where the fuck are you? I was walking around the concession stands and just randomly walked into this man, and he had a fucking 2 big ass hoodies on him.
Yep. It was like, dude, if I got his artwork hanging up in the house, like I gotta have his artwork hanging around my body. You know what I mean?
Come on now, dog.
Like,
and Eric, another thing I want to bring up too, brother. So far on your parlay, would you say this is a solid parlay? Cody Steele and Kong Wang right now. Wang Kong, however you want to say it.
Yeah. I definitely like that, man. I definitely like that one. I feel like that's something I feel like that's something I'm definitely gonna throw down. For the people that are for y'all folks that are following me on Twitter, I'll definitely post what I'm gonna put Saturday. You can see it on my Twitter. The picks I'm gonna pick, the parlay that I might go with. And once again, folks, when you're betting, like just bet within your means. It's just for fun. We are trying to win you some money, but parlays are hard to hit. So, I will post a couple of like just single bets that I'm going with, and if you decide to roll with me on that or go against me, hey man, it's all on you. But they will be on my Twitter.
And like we said, folks, drop you a little 10. Drop you a little 10. If it wins you $60, it wins you $60. Yeah, got you a t-shirt and a meal on Valadizi. And shout out S Dogs and May Talk. You know what I'm saying? But brother, we're 5 for 5, Eric, and I think we're about to go 6 for 6 on this next one, dog. We got another absolute scrap with Slava Claus and Tom Big Train Nolan. Eric, let me go ahead and tell you about these two. This is potentially fight of the night, brother. Let me tell you that right now. This is potentially fight of the night. Slava Claus, dog, comes out and lets that shit fly. This dude is a tough ass Russian, dude. Like every fight I've seen him in, dude, it is a straight up scrap. It's wrestling, jujitsu, kickboxing. It's all it's just a fight. He just comes out there and fights, bro. Trained at Alpha Male, trained under Uriah Faber. He's an absolute dog. Now, Tom Nolan, big train. My man is Australian bred, brother. My man is a true Aussie. He comes out there, Eric, and he lets them bitches fly. He's in the mindset of I either am here to knock you out or get knocked out. So
I
knowing
like
all
that.
that, Eric, this is going to be, I'm telling you folks, please be ready for this fight. And I'm going to go with Slava Claus. Let's see if me and Eric can stay 6 for 6 on this one. Who you got, brother?
Yeah, so looking at the stats here, there's the takedown average is 0 on both.
Come
So
on, dog. I'm telling you.
I see what you're talking about right here. The one thing that just kind of scares me a little bit is just how much younger Tom Nolan is. But with that extra time to get rehydrated, the weight cut shouldn't have fucked. Jesus, bro. Shouldn't affect your boy, right? So with the experience and usually fighters being in their prime in the late 20s, early 30s, I am definitely gonna ride with you on that one. And he's not favored by a lot. He's only a minus 120 favorite according to ESPN. Once again, odds might change, odds might be
And
different from
that's why,
ESPN.
bro. And
Yeah.
that's why. Because what Chris
Mhm.
just said, the only thing about Nolan is, dog, can he hold up against a guy like Slava Claus? But back to what you were saying, but I think that's why Slava Claus
Mhm.
is a bit more of a favorite here.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So yeah, I'm riding with you on that one, man. So yeah, we're so far what are we? 5 for 5,
Six
six for
for
six,
six,
six
brother.
for six. All right, let's rock and
Damn,
roll, baby.
folks.
Let's rock and
Now,
roll.
now that's not our parlay, folks. We're gonna give you all
No.
the parlay at the end. But right now, if you're keeping up with it, Cody Steele and Wayne Kong so far is the 2 for 2 pick y'all should be rocking with. But Eric, I'm telling you, bro, I don't want to just skim past this just because, man, I don't think Slava Claus gets enough respect. And Nolan comes out, man. I'm telling you, dog, he's literally there to kill or be killed. So this fight, Eric, is an absolute scrap, and it sets us up perfect for the main event of the prelims between
Mm,
Jack Jenkins and Gabriel Santos, brother. Um, Jack Jenkins is another one of them Aussie boys, man, who's come over to the UFC recently, and it's just been in great fucking fights, man. I mean, literally, his motto when he got in the Dana White Contender Series was, Dana, if I ever have a boring fight, please cut me. That's got to tell you everything you know, man. This is the reason why this man is main eventing the prelims. And Gabriel Santos, dog, is
mm-hmm.
a motherfucking Brazilian scrapper, homie. There's a reason why he's the favorite in this. And don't get me wrong, Jack Jenkins is a killer, but
Mm-hmm.
dog, Gabriel Santos is not here to fuck around. I don't
Yeah.
have a pick right now, Eric. I'm kind of wanting to see what you got to say before I give mine. I can't think of one right now, brother.
Yeah, so if we're talking both about just scrapping, I feel like our boy Santos has the advantage just because he's taller, longer reach by 2 inches. Um, our boy Jenkins switch stance fighter, which I like. I like fighters that can go back and forth to either one, get you in and out, shows different weapons, all that good stuff. Both of their significant strike accuracies are pretty much the same. Jenkins at 63%, Santos at 66. The one thing I will be looking for on this fight is what kind of finish odds they're giving us. I'm gonna scroll through that as soon as it pops up on my app. Obviously, we've said it before, guys. Fortunately, we can't really bet here in Texas on prize picks or whatever it is on that stuff. So I have to wait. Prelims don't show up early on my app, unfortunately. It's at the time of the fight. As soon as the next fight comes up, then I get all the odds. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking for that. And with that being said, I'm gonna go with our minus 225 favorite, Mr. Santos.
Bro, fuck,
It's
man.
tough.
I think you talked me into it, dog. I want to go with the Aussie here, but I mean, bro, after hearing that, like it's hard not to go with Gabriel, dog. Fuck, man. I think I'm right there with you, bro. I think I'm right there with you. I think after hearing all that, man, it's kind of hard not to pick with them, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean
go
the
with Gabriel
only
Santos, dog.
Yeah, the only discrepancy is just the takedown average, which isn't much. You know, we got Jenkins at 2.12, Santos at 3.44. Although
You still there? All right, Eric had a bit of a freeze, folks. No worries. We're here. We're here still. I was over here for a second. I was like, am I having a seizure or did Eric just completely freeze? But he made some good points there, man. I was going with Jack Jenkins, but fuck, man. I mean, how can after that not go with Gabriel? And he's just a dog, folks. He comes up there and he throws those fucking Brazilian hammers. Um, let's go ahead and get to the main card, people. We have another absolute barn burner right here, baby boys and girls. We got a scrap with Jake Matthews and Francisco Prado. Now, Francisco is a big motherfucker. He comes out and he throws them shits, people. He throws heavy hands. He's really nice with the kickboxing, really slick with all that. But Jake Matthews, man, he's been in the game now for 11 years, people. 11 years he's been in the UFC. That's fucking wild, especially knowing he's only 30 years old. And he's been in the UFC forever now. He's just one of these guys that you constantly see every 3 to 4 months pop up on a card. So for me, I'm gonna go with Jake Matthews here. But I'm telling y'all, do not be surprised if Francisco comes out and somehow gets this dub. That dude's nasty, man. That dude's fucking nasty. And he just has a bit more of that nastiness to him than Jake, bro. I know I just said nasty 15 times, but I'm telling y'all, I think I'm gonna go with Jake Matthews here real quick. Let me go ahead and get to the comments. My man says I got Santos here. Yeah, Chris, I'm with you, dog. After hearing what Eric said, like it's just hard for me not to go with that. Leroy says you'll never get an honorary Aussie card with this attitude. I know, Leroy. I'm telling you, dog. I didn't want to go with them, but that man made such good points. I had to. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of him, he's back right here, folks.
dog, I'm just today's just the day, bro. I swear, bro. My phone overheated. It was like emergency phone too hot. Oh my god,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I
Hey,
don't, I
audio
don't
and
know what's
everything
going
still
on,
sounds good.
folks.
But hey,
Jesus.
look what you did here, Eric. You got my fucking honorary Aussie card pulled, dog.
Oh yeah? Oh dog. Is he even really honorary anymore living up in Canada?
Hey, let's go, Eric. That's a great point. This motherfucker isn't even Australian
He
anymore.
done
What the?
fled the country and shit. Fucking
You know what I'm
refugee.
saying? The fuck is this guy talking about here, dog? Uh, Eric, I moved on a little bit. I
Mhm.
went with Santos with you, but I moved on a little bit to the Jake Matthews and Francisco
Yeah.
Prado card, and I went with Jake Matthews based off his experience and
Hmm.
the fact that he's looking nasty as he goes on in these fights. But Prado fucking cracks.
Yeah, I mean, I did a little bit of looking before we got a chance. Obviously, we were a little bit rushed, and it was kind of last minute setting this thing up.
Hmm.
But yeah, Prado hasn't fought in a year. I think his last fight was, I think,
Yes.
literally February of 2024. So just quick, yeah, I'm gonna probably ride with you on that one as well.
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
I'm going with Jake Matthews, dog.
yeah, and then can we get our Aussie card back now, Leroy?
Come
We're
on, Leroy.
taking
Fucking
the
A.
Aussie,
Bro, we fucking I think we picked a couple Aussies already, dog.
Aussie,
But
Aussie, Aussie,
hey, how about Wei Lee hitting that chant at
dude.
the weigh-ins, dog?
Hey, she
I
definitely
love
knows how
Wei
to
Lee,
work the
dog.
crowd no matter where she's at, bro.
Oh, bro. And just she's never gonna come out there and throw some bullshit together, bro. Wei Lee's gonna come out there and let that shit hang. But against Santos, I mean, we'll get a little bit more into it the closer we get there, brother. But dog, we got another absolute scrap right here. And Leroy, I'm coming back on the Aussie side because we got Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Belletto. Eric,
Leto.
do you want to go ahead and start this one, dog? You want me to get it?
Um, yeah. So this one's a little bit scary for me for the Aussie side, man. I think our boy's coming off a loss. I'm not sure, or two losses, I think, or something like that. Man, dude. Once again, we're looking at a height
Mhm.
discrepancy and a 3-inch reach advantage from Bellato. So man, the significant strikes, accuracy, they're both pretty similar. Once again, 60%, 63%. Um, but the significant strikes landed per minute majorly favor our boy Bellato. Our boy Crew, 3.68. Our boy Bellato, 6.47. So obviously we know who's probably gonna land more punches. He's got the longer reach. Just an inch taller, but still, I mean, you're an inch taller. You're at the same height pretty much, but you have that much of an advantage in reach. Distance is gonna be key. I'm going with the Brazilian on this one, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. You and Leroy make great points here. Leroy even says Crut's either gonna retire after a bad loss or comes out as a world beater. There's no in between.
Mm, mm,
It's a good
like
point,
that
man,
point.
because Cruz took a minute off too, Eric. We haven't seen Cruz fight in a long ass time. And I was watching him on the podcast with Anthony Smith and Barreau. He seems like he needed that break. He seems like he needed to get away from the sport a little bit, kind of recoup, recover, see if you want to even still do this or not.
Yeah,
And the fact that they came to Australia too, and like Leroy was saying, I think he's either going to come out as a world beater, Eric, or what you just said, he's going to get pieced up by the pressure and just that cage rust is going to catch up to him here.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, what are we looking at too? He is, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like he's far along in his career. He's only 28.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got quite a few fights under his belt. But man, I'm not sure, man. I'm still gonna roll with Bilato on this one. I don't think there's really no convincing me any other way. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my pick and take the Brazilian on this one.
I think my heart's just wanting me to go with Crude here, man, just because
I
I've seen
get
him in
it.
the UFC for so long. But I think what you're saying, that Bellotto pick is seeming real nice right now, bro. But
Mhm.
just
The the
just to
the
just rock with my boy, man. I guess I'm gonna go with Crude here. What were you about to
Okay,
say?
yeah, the betting odds aren't too favored either way. It's plus 130 for Crute, minus 155 for Bilato. So, it could go either way.
And that's why I'm with Chris here, dog. Make or break for Crude is why I'm picking against him.
Mm,
I feel you, Chris. Like I said, I'm going with my heart on this one. Me and Eric have been rocking the exact same the whole time on this. But if you're trying to win some money, maybe don't bet on Crude here. That
yeah,
shows you how confident I am with my Crude pick.
not gonna touch that one. Not gonna touch that. Maybe the over under.
Ooh.
For the how long it'll last. Probably take the over on that one. But yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one really. I'm not gonna really plan on looking at that.
That fight's kind of like this next one coming up, Eric. You guys want to sit back and enjoy this fight as the main card gets going, as you're waiting for the main and co-main, because we got
Mhm.
another absolute scrap right here, dog, with Justin Tafa and Taliesin Teixeira. Eric, I'll tell you
Mhm.
right now, dog. I've never seen Taliesin Teixeira fight. This could be his UFC debut. Let me check that out right now. It is. This is his UFC debut. He's 7-0. He's a fucking killer. But bro, I've never seen a boring Justin Taffa fight, Eric. Never in
Right.
my life, dog,
Exactly.
have I watched any of the Taffa brothers have a boring fight. And Leroy makes a great point right here. Taffa is a juicy underdog.
Definitely. But let me throw this stat real quick. One stat.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Significant strikes landed per minute. For our boy Tafa, 4.9. For our
Mm-hmm.
boy Teixeira, 14.87.
Fucking A,
What
bro.
the fuck? I mean, that dude's just coming out. Bop,
Fuck.
bop, 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 bop.
At
God.
heavyweight, too.
Yeah.
And
So
he's so much longer than Taffa.
and leaner. Leaner, dude. Oh my
Way leaner.
God. Jesus, bro. It's crazy. Man, I mean 6 foot versus 6'7", dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what you expect our boy Taffa to do, man.
Just come in there and throw that Mark
I
Hunt
mean,
shit. You know what
he's
I'm
got to
saying?
charge, bro. He's
Just
got
come
to
in there with his
put
big
his
ass
weight on
coconut
him, put him
head.
against the fence. I mean, he will have like the leverage if he gets him against the fence. He can lift him up just because he's shorter, pick him up. But oh my God, bro, that's so sick. 83-inch reach. God, compared to 74, it's 10 inches, bro.
I know, dog. I know,
Golly,
dog.
dog. That's almost
I
a
know.
foot fucking difference.
It's fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking
So
crazy.
yeah, Leroy, if you want to pick your juicy underdog, you got it, bro. That's all on you. I don't know if I'm touching this one. I am touching this one with a fucking 10-inch reach. Shit.
Hey,
I probably am gonna put a little something on Teixeira right here. It's only minus 155. It's not, it won't be a big hit, you know, if I don't get that, but yeah, I'm taking Teixeira on this one, bro.
I
The
can't blame
crappy
you, dog.
veteran might get in there, but I don't know.
Yeah, bro. It's hard, man. It's kind of like what Juice Man says right here. I think Tafa L Uso goes down. Sorry,
Yeah.
Juice. I think you and Eric are onto something, dog. Watch the Brazilian piss hot. Leroy, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Everyone's on steroids. Don't you hear Nick Diaz? Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Um,
Cause I mean, I like, here's the thing I was thinking about, like just like for example when we spar, you're what 5'10", 5'7", but your
mhm,
reach is so long, your arms are so much longer, and it's very hard to get around that. I have to come in or or you know I go at your legs, but
good
no
point.
matter what, I'm getting hit. Like
Good
I
point.
have to
Yeah.
take damage in order to get in there, man, and it sucks, dude. And we're talking about 10-inch fucking reach advantage. That is
At
fucking huge.
heavyweight too, man. So even if Tafa just decide, fuck it, I'm gonna rush in, bro, it just takes one clean sharp from Teixeira, clean
Mhm.
sharp right, or even just a stiff jab to
Yeah.
if you're off balance too, bro, fucking A,
Oh
man.
yeah. I mean, think about it. He can literally hook that dude and keep himself safe. He could throw a nice slap hook, keep himself safe, keep himself out
This
of harm's way.
this is a good point though too by Leroy. Tafa did knock Austin Lane the fuck out, who has the exact same build as Teixeira, bro. But here's the thing about that, Leroy. Lane don't got that dog in him. Lane was a former football player, kind of coming over here to see what he can do in the UFC, which is why he only
Mm.
had 3 UFC fights. Um, Teixeira apparently is 7-0, man. A UFC debut. He's gonna want to come out, make a name for himself. Tafa's gonna want to come out there and just let it fucking hang for the people.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
So if I was a betting man, if you told me after all hearing all that, bro, if you told me, hey man, you gotta put everything you got on you on one of these fights right now, I got to be Teixeira because if it goes to decision, I just don't see Tafa winning the decision. It's gonna have to be by knockout.
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna have to win by knockout. Cause yeah, you're right. If it goes to decision, Teixeira's probably gonna win points. You know, just I mean, all he's got to do is jab and circle out. We know that's not what he's gonna do, but I mean, I'm gonna be very interested to see like the kicks he throws, if he throws them, like how he's able to keep them away. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting fight to see and how it plays out because we're gonna have to see the strategy of Tafa, what he's gonna do against that length. So I'm kind of excited. I might steal some notes, man, next time when I have to spar against you. I'm gonna see what he does.
Nah, dog. But hey, also too, man, that average 4 strikes versus 14, Eric.
That is
That's
sickening.
that's huge, bro.
That is sickening, bro. That is
I,
sickening.
I can't get that out of my head. Ever since you said that, I've been over here. I really want to go look up some of his fights. To be honest with you, like when we get
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
show, I really want to
yeah,
see what he's about. To be honest, I should have probably done that before, but like you said, bro, we put this up last second, and today's been so fucking crazy. It's
yeah,
like shit.
yeah. This week's
Um,
been crazy for me. Shit.
Bro, neither Tex nor Tafa going to the cards. Rookie versus one rounder. Fuck, I hope it don't. Yeah, Leroy, you never know with these heavyweights, dog. I've said that so many, like Jairzinho versus Sergey last week. I was telling everybody this is either gonna be a first round fucking slugfest or we're gonna get a 3 round Ngannou Derek Lewis S fight, and that's exactly what we got. And then Dana cut Rosenstruck right after that fight, so it's like
Eee.
you never know with these big boys, dog. But I tell you what, Eric, I do know something about this next fight, and I think we're gonna have a great fight between Zhong Wei Li and Tatiana Suarez, dog.
Mm.
Eric, who you got on this, brother?
This one's tough, man. I
It
really
is.
do think Tatiana is the real deal as far as when it comes to her wrestling. She's on another level. The one thing Wei Lee has done every time is leveled up, right? She's always improving her game, always getting better,
Mm-hmm.
mastering things that her opponent does well. We saw what she did against homegirl who had the belt before her, the wrestler. I can't remember her name, but retired her basically, right?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
out wrestled the wrestler, and I
Mm-hmm.
mean, golly,
The
this
Cookie
one's
Monster.
yeah, this one's so tough for me. But like you did earlier, I am gonna go with my heart. And the girl that
Come
I've
on.
stuck with for so long,
Let's go.
since the way beginning, coming
Let's
into this
go.
bitch, coming in with only one loss against Mangbo, I'm going with Wei
Magnum.
Lee.
Magnum Way
Magnum
Lee,
Dom
baby.
Wei Lee. That's
Let's
my girl.
fucking go.
And still,
Unless your name is Rose Namajunas or whoever you just said earlier, you're
yeah,
not gonna fucking compete with Wei Lee, brother. You gotta be with all that shit. Everything on your skill level on your body needs to be at a 10.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
not coming to fuck around, bro. She's not gonna leave her chin out there. She got caught with a nasty head kick against Rose, Eric. But even in the second fight, it was a decision and she
Yeah.
lost, but it was a very close fight and very different
Mhm.
from the first fight, bro.
Yeah.
She does make great adjustments, Eric.
Yeah, yeah, she does. She's a cerebral fighter. She's strong. And like I said, she knows what her opponent does well, and that's exactly what she tries to improve on. And I mean, that's what she was saying. She was like, "I've been working on my wrestling, my defense, all that stuff." And we, like I said, we've already seen her wrestle. We know what she can do. We know her jiu-jitsu game is on point. She's got all phases going into this fight. Suarez, I mean, I know she can throw, but is she as clean of a striker, as good of a
She can
striker, as
just
powerful as a striker as Wei Lee?
she can just wrestle too, mainly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tatiana's main thing, and everyone's talked about it all week, is her wrestling is dominating. She's 11-0. She did have cancer. She did have a bunch of other injuries, so she hasn't really been that active. It's good to see her get the title shot. We've all been asking for it for years now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be real with you, dog. Like you just said, Wei Lee can do it all, brother. She can defend
Mm-hmm.
that wrestling. And if you do get her down for one round, she's so smart at adjusting the next round and her coaches to set her
Yeah.
up to success for the next round. So there's no way
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be able to just lay on her for 5 rounds and squeak out a dub against Wei Lee, dude. And if
Yeah.
it's when it's on the feet, every fight starts on the feet, Eric. When it's on the feet, dude, good luck. Good
Yeah.
luck.
And the thing about it, like Suarez does have a reach advantage, but we've already seen Wei Lee defeat fighters with a reach advantage, so that doesn't scare me at all. Like I said, she's just cerebral. She knows how to work it. She knows the system. She knows what to do. Um, but what I'm hoping that we don't see is a Grasso fucking Shevchenko fucking UFC 300. God, if it does end up like that, which I doubt, I really doubt, because I think Wei Lee's way better than that on the back, like, and preventing takedowns. But if it does, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed about this fight, man. I will hunt Suarez down, man, and just oh
Uh,
my don't do
I
don't do this to us, Suarez. Don't do
bro,
this
I'll tell you,
to us.
if they fight 10 times, Suarez wins 2 of them. That's my mindset right now. Like
Yeah,
I can see her getting a couple wins, man, but if Wei Lee's on, god damn, bro. Like unless your name's Rose Namajunas, good luck, bro. She's just
yeah.
dominating, dude. Like you said against Carlos Esparza, that was like her only thing. Carlos Esparza and Wei Lee dominated her in it. So I'm hoping we
Mm-hmm.
don't get that, Eric. I'm hoping she's not like, I'll dominate the wrestler in wrestling, and we're just sitting there for 5 fucking rounds blanking out.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
I want the Wei Lee that beat Jessica Andrade for the title. I want Wei Lee come
Mm-hmm.
out throwing knees in the clinch,
Mm-hmm.
elbows, sprawling on those fucking takedowns, getting back to their feet, whipping
Spinning
leg
back
kick,
fist, man. Let's go.
spinning back fist,
Mm-hmm.
crazy shit like that, bro. I want that Wei Lee. I want jumping knees. I want her to come out powerful against Suarez, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And I think she is the more powerful striker. So hopefully she'll be able to land something clean, get her stumbling, and then next thing you know, just finish it right then and there. Just beat her down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Eric, what we're all here for, dog. What we are all here for today, the reason we will be up watching this card is right here, brother. Drakis Duplessis and Sean Strickland. Eric,
Woo!
I am so happy the UFC made this rematch. I am excited as fuck to watch this, bro. And I cannot wait to see who you pick, man. Let's go. Let's go! Let's fucking go, Eric! Enough said. Enough said, baby. You know who the fuck we're going with over here, baby. Somebody hit that 1776 fucking music right now. The fucking Saints come marching in. Let me hear that shit, son.
USA, USA, USA. Let's go. Sean motherfucking Strickland and new should have been taken. Champion of the world, Sean motherfucking Strickland. That's what I'm going with. I don't even need to dive into stats, this and that. I mean, come on, let's be honest, dude. I mean, that fucking last fight, we all saw it, bro. Duplessis was beat the hell up. Sean was cut. That was it. He was getting blood in his eye. You know, we talked about that. He's coming out. He's pissed off. He's just going to come with some kind of angry smoke and just piece his dude up. The only way Duplessis gets any kind of advantage is if his bitch ass goes for a takedown. And I have a feeling that's what he's going to try to do. I know he's going to scrap for a little bit, but I think eventually he is going to try and shoot for the takedown, and Sean needs to be very aware of it and make sure his defense is on point for that and keep him standing and just piece his ass up, send him back, South Africa, no belt.
Eric, I think that's a great point, dude. He's already fought that first fight with him. He knows Sean can stand with them. Sean's never going to get tired, ever. The cardio is not going to be an issue. He's going to be in your face all fucking night. Everyone wants to talk shit about the jabs and teeps, but try getting hit with those jabs and teeps over and over and over again as you're getting tired. He's walking you down. So I can't see a world, dude, where Dricus comes out, maybe the first round, maybe 2 rounds, bangs with him, and then maybe he's losing on the cards and starts putting that weight on Sean. Like we talked about with that extra hydration, he basically has an extra day almost of hydration. So we've seen him already walk in the ring against Izzy at 220. So fucking A, man. Sean walks around probably about maybe 205, 210 too, but Sean doesn't know what wrestling is, brother. He comes up there and he Philly shells these motherfuckers and he just does these dudes up, man. I'm 1,000,000% with you. This is basically an and still fight because Sean never lost the belt. He dominated Dricus over there, brother. That if he doesn't get that headbutt, the world is still Sean Strickland, and he rims that back against Izzy. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to see this fight, Eric. And like Leroy said earlier, I really kind of care who wins, but I'm really here to see a war, dog.
Yeah, definitely. This is gonna be definitely an entertaining fight. Like I said, it's definitely gonna be some good scrapping in the beginning. Like I said, if Duplessis feels like he's losing, he's going to take it down. Crossover says he doesn't like Sean's fighting style. Makes him
100%, Leroy.
But yeah, man. I mean, if he feels like he's losing, I think he will try and go for the takedown, and then we just got to see Sean's defense and see how he works out from that. But I'm looking forward to this one. This one's gonna be a banger of a fight. Good scrap. I mean, looking at the whole card, I feel like we're gonna have maybe 6, 7 good scraps possibly going through here. Some knockouts and stuff, but definitely some good scraps. So just keep my fingers crossed for that Wade Lee fight. But yeah, this one's gonna be fun as shit. And when he walks out with that belt, and I'm wearing my other Sean Strickland
Come
T-shirt,
on, baby.
yeah, I might have to post that up on the tweaks.
Come on, baby. And Eric, we're almost at the hour mark, brother, which we're getting close. So you know what that means, folks. The show is coming to an end. But Eric, is there 3 or 4 picks off your head right now after we just went through that card that you'd like to drop as a parlay to the people? This isn't your finalized for sure one, but just off the dome right now. If you have 3 to 4 fights you want to tell the people.
Well, we already picked the main 2, I would say, which would be Steele and Kong. Wang. Yep, Miss Wang. And I think if I was to pick another one, to be honest, like just kind of going back through it, if I was gonna put one more, I would probably have to go with that early one. I know you were kind of saying, nah, I'm gonna stay away from the first 2, but I would probably still go with Giuseppe on that. Just, I mean, it's all the prelims. I'm kind of staying away from the main card for the most part, except for that to share. I might put a little something on that, but not part of a parlay. I like those 3. I feel like those 3 are probably pretty much guaranteed in the bag. So those would be my 3 picks.
That's not bad too, bro. I mean, if you put those 3 down, people, if you win or if you lose, you got the rest of the card to enjoy it. So if you lose on those, like we said, put a little 10 down, put a little 5 down, whatever you can afford. you can maybe run that back up with another parlay or just accept your night. And if you win 50 to 60 bucks. Go order you some pizza before the main card. Maybe even order the fights. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're here for. We're here to get y'all some money, baby. We do these same picks that Eric's put. We don't just say all these picks and just be like, have fun with that. We rock with the boy, man. So if y'all lose, we lose. And for the most part, we don't lose much. I'll be real with y'all. This man's consistency on these picks, pretty legit. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if Eric gets you about 10 parlays, 7 of them motherfuckers are gonna hit. So take that as you will, people.
No doubt, no doubt. Over here trying to make some money. I gotta buy more skateboards.
Hey, come on, dog. We gotta get more decks, baby. S-Dog, tell me about that bonus fight. Tell me about that bonus fight. Oh, I think he's talking about your boy's fight. I think he's talking about mine. I think so. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Leroy. I feel like I've been a little bit off this episode because your boy is starving over here. I've mentally passed out 3 different times. And we did this last second, straight out of work. Me and Eric are trying to put this together. But we appreciate all 47 of you here right now. And Leroy, I'm pumped. Like we were saying earlier with Eric, they need to add more weight classes, bro, because making this 190 ain't shit, son. I'm feeling good, dude. And I appreciate you, Chris. Good luck Sunday, S-Dog. I appreciate you, Chris. I'm telling y'all, we're coming to fucking kill, and then we're going to watch the Super Bowl after. We're going to head up next week. We're going to eat patty melts. We're going to fucking still train, but we're going to eat a little different. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be lean S-Dog. These hoodies are going to be fitting a little bit better on your boy and not shedding off of me. But Leroy, I do appreciate you bringing that up, big dog. I appreciate you, Chris, Andrew, Juice Man, all the boys in the chat today. Like I said, we didn't really have time to promote this. We literally just threw this shit up last second. So the fact that we still got 42 of you in here right now, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate Eric today, too, for giving me his energy, giving me his insight on the fight. Always love your stats, dude. And, yeah, man, I'm pumped for Sunday, dog. Eric, any thoughts? Anything you want to say about this card, brother? Or any thoughts overall before we wrap it up, man?
I mean, basically, I kind of just want to see it and still and then an and new. I mean, for the most part. And I'm looking forward to seeing Wang Kong kind of redeem herself and see how that Joker Batman thing, man, that was pretty cool, man. I really like that. So yeah, man. We're gonna have a fun weekend. We got a fun weekend. Some good training tomorrow. Watch the fights. Get ready for your fight Sunday, and then the Super Bowl afterwards, man. Good weekend. Oh,
Bro.
and one championship tonight. If y'all guys want to watch anything tonight, pretty good card on tonight.
Pretty good timing for this man to slide in right here too, Cross. Because like we just said, people, there will be a one championship tonight. You might catch your boy on it with crossover, just depending on how the energy's feeling later tonight. But you might catch me, and you might, Valdezzi might even make a little appearance. You know what I'm saying? But Eric, you said it perfect, bro. We got such a badass weekend lined up for us, man. We got football Sunday. We got kickboxing Sunday. We got UFC fights tomorrow, dog. And Eric, another thing you said, bro, they're at night for us. I thought they were going to start at 9 in the morning for us, brother. We get to go train in the morning. We got the rest of our day to get going. And we got fights at night, big dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Quality, man. Quality.
What a time to be alive, Eric. Folks, I appreciate all of you in the chat board. Eric, I appreciate you, my dog. We will get those Valdezzi validations posted for y'all before Saturday. And, man, let's have a good fucking weekend, dog.
Let's do it, big dog.
You're the man, brother. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Y'all be safe, man.